Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's check out Arcade Archives 2, Space Invaders Part 2, running on Nintendo Switch 2. There's a lot of 2s in there. 1979. Okay, yeah, I definitely was not was not old enough to play this when it first came out. It's quite an old game. I believe I have seen this cabinet, though, much later, obviously, than when it was first released. Although not that often, even when I was younger, we really didn't see this cabinet all that often. But, I wouldn't have been to like an arcade or played a lot of serious arcade games until, 10 years later. Unless it happened to be at a grocery store or a shopping mall or a pizza place. Those are where we got exposed to video games the most. Look at our settings. Our display options and our screen filters. Right, lots of choices from Arcade Archives. Pretty standard for them. I like to turn all that stuff off personally. Yep, get a little more animation. Still got the single shot. Oh. My ship's too wide. I mean, largely the same. We got some extra sound effects. Color is the default. It's not just black and white. you know, they're a lot more aggressive, shooting a lot more right off the gate. Ah, dang it. Ugh. Ugh. All right, well, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Arcade Archives 2, and this is Space Invaders Part 2, running on Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, again, this is mostly for archival purposes, or in case you're curious to the history of video games, you know, from the the humble origins to the the more sophisticated games that we play nowadays. There's something still a little addicting about Space Invaders, even though it is incredibly simple and very difficult. But I still think the solid design is there. And again, this is just the foundation of what we iterated on after years. From the original shmup down to what we consider the top of the line. Top line shooting game or puzzle game or whatever, kind of all started here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.